Pues ok, hoy el primer día de trabajando por mi jefe que tenía por 20 años. This is my first day working for Bob, who I've worked for 20 years, and I've got to do some projects on these buildings. Then I'm going to look around and see if there's something I can create a business, start a business that I can make some money. Show you around what I'm doing here. It's kind of like general maintenance, but this is always my fallback, my go-to. When I come back to the US, I look for jobs, a job or some sort of side work that I can just kind of do my own business, do my own thing. Entonces, lo que busco yo es un tipo de trabajo que puedo empezar mi propio negocio. Mira, aquí tengo que poner el código para abrir. And now, it's time to get into the buildings. I'm gonna cut this little tree down. Got little side projects to take care of here. There we go. I got my keys. This is the master for all the buildings. Estas son las llaves por todos los edificios aquí. It's building 311, suite 210, executive suites. Kitchenette. And a few office spaces. This one's for rent. Esto es mi oficina. Se alquila por 500. Pues aquí esto es mi oficina. A ver, la entrada. Eso es la cocina por la gente de comer. Otra oficina. Y esto es mío. Esta es la oficina mía. Venga. Now getting this done to make this door close nice and smoothly. Y ahora estoy haciendo esto. Aire acondicionados. Como hago con Paco. Por una bombilla por aquí. Pues. Light fixture, I've got some paint stuck on, so I'm gonna take it off with this slightly, because when it's hanging up, it leaves a shadow, it casts a shadow and a mark, so I gotta take this off. ¿Alguien recuerdes cuando estaba haciendo el vídeo trabajando con Paco en los edificios comerciales allí en España? Eso, ¿cómo se ve aquí en Estados Unidos? ¡Ay! A ver, por ahí. So up here, you have to watch where you put your hands, where you step, because we don't have anywhere here. So you have to step on the rafters. You don't want to touch these. These are exhaust pipes. This is another pipe here, so you don't want to step on that. And we've got to put these light bulbs in here. There's no light switch, so we'll see if that works. All right. Michael said, let there be light, and there was. So I got that in. Now we can see a little better up here. I'm gonna change the filter on that furnace. All my HVAC work with Paco paid off. So if you're up on the top of a commercial building like I am, this has 2 floors. I'm up on the 2nd floor where the heating unit is located and the fan unit that drives the vents throughout the building. So you're gonna locate these areas. That's the old furnace they didn't take out when they left. These are all ductwork that pull air and force air. That's how the air gets around the building. And here I have identified where the vent goes. Okay. And the guy who installed this did a nice job when he installed the unit here, because it's actually hanging, so it's not on the ground. Here's the furnace. We're just gonna pull these clips like that. They spring off. I'm gonna look here. I'm gonna make sure that I pay attention airflow this way. So before I pull this out, I'm gonna keep it right here. Grab the other filter and put it in so that I know where the airflow is. A lot of times what I like to do is put an arrow here. That way, whenever I change the filter, I follow where the arrow goes. Pues mira, aquí estoy arriba de un centro comercial. ¿Con qué? El sistema de calefacción y aire acondicionado. Aquí arriba, como yo he hecho con Paco allí en España. Entonces, esto, cómo se ve el sistema aquí en Estados Unidos. ¿Vale? Esto solamente es un sistema por esta parte del edificio. Ahí abajo tiene otro. Y allí en el otro lado, ahí hay un pared, hay 2 más. Entonces, esto solamente es por este espacio aquí. Mira qué grande es. Y por aquí, por ejemplo, no se puede en cualquier sitio, porque si por allí vas a caer, ¿sabe qué te digo? Entonces, por aquí, y tienes que aguantar por aquí. Es un poco complicado haciendo esto, la verdad, que no es fácil, porque estás arriba. Mira, este es el techo. Allá afuera es el techo. All right, here is the old filter. I see the arrows. I've got my new filter here. The size is right here, 20 by 25 by 4. I'm gonna pull this one out. You can tell it's the old filter because it's dirty. And then you put this one in. See how I've got the arrows in the same direction. And it really, these are designed to go in and to fit loose. It's okay that it's loose like that. You just push it in and then close this up. And that's very simple to change the air filter on. And it's actually really good changing the air filter on these because it helps the system keep running better and delivers more clean air. And the way you can tell where the filter will be, you can see how big these return ducts are. See, they're really big. And then over on that side, you've got more that flow out and they're smaller. So those are pushing the hot air or the cold air out. So these big areas here, this is where it's sucking the air into the system, into here, and then pushing it that way. And so when you're climbing up in here too, I've noticed there's no on-off switch for the light bulbs. So I need to go and manually just click them off. Y ahí está, terminado. There we go. All done. Oh. And you just close it up like that. It's got a nice... You don't want to do that. I didn't mean to let it go like that, but that's how to change the filter up in the attic space of a commercial building. Or in a house. I mean, it's the same because it's the same construction with the wood rafters. So, now you know.